Hi friends, welcome to my humble homestead. So today I'm going to do some garden work outside. Yesterday I did go ahead and fix this black tarp that had blown all over the place and kind of shredded. I have my neighbors and friends are going to come over later. And what I'm going to do today is I want to take this little area here that I normally have to get out my little push mower with, and I am going to do some no-till gardening here. So you see I have my wagon full of boxes that I took all the plastic tape off, and I'm going to lay it down there, and then I'm going to water it down. And then I got this organic garden soil that's for ground soil. Oops, let's see. So in-ground plants, this organic. So I'm going to top it off with this. I have more over there, and I also have some compost. So I'm just going to spread this on top of the box. And then I also have some of this organic fertilizer for raised beds. And I'm going to put a little bit of this in each of my raised beds because it's supposed to rain tomorrow and Monday. And I thought that would be good to work that in the soil and let the rain do the work. So that is what I'm going to try to get done here this morning before the girls come. And I've got dinner on in the crock pot, in the slow cooker. And so that's what I'm going to start here. So let's get at it. So first I'm just going to put a layer of cardboard down just as a kind of a weed barrier, just to block all and any more grass and weeds from growing up through the cardboard. Then I start carrying bags and bags of soil and compost, and I rake it in. Then I watered it. Okay, friends, welcome back. So, phew, that was a good workout for me. So I got the cardboard pieces down underneath, and then I showed you part of it, but I put about 5 bags of compost underneath, and then I put about 8 bags of organic ground soil, and then I just put 2 bags of topsoil, and then I kind of just mixed all of that in with the rakes. Using the metal rake actually worked better. If you can see my metal rake over there. Right there, that worked so much better. I didn't rake it down smooth because I kind of want it to be thick, and then I watered it all in, and I'm just gonna let the water soak a little bit, and then I'm gonna top it off with garden fabric, because my friends are gonna bring over their little propane things so we can just put holes in it, because I really want this to be a weed-free garden, as weed-free as possible. And this is where I'm gonna try to grow some flowers. So I'm hoping that we can get the propane thing done today so I can get some seeds in. I'm wanting to get some seeds in tonight. I've never really grown a lot of flowers with seeds, so this is going to be an experiment. So we're going to see. I'd love to have some fresh flowers in my house. So it's a learning experience. Do any of you grow flowers from seed? Let me know how that goes. Let me know if you have any tips or tricks. If you use any special fertilizer. I am going to use my fermented chicken poop. I'm going to use that. And also I'm going to show you what I've been doing with some bananas and just make a really simple fertilizer with the bananas. I've been doing that. So we'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I just want to show you what I've gotten done now. And then I'm going to go in and look through my flower seeds once I get this down, and remind the girls to bring over their torch. I'll see what Ashley's doing. Maybe she can come in and help me torch this out real quick. But anyway, all right, everyone. I'm kind of excited to get this garden season going. It's not It's not warm enough. We haven't hit our last frost date yet to plant out everything, but I can get these flower seeds. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and I can get these flower seeds in the garden. So fingers crossed, everybody. I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping I can turn into a green thumb. Let me know. It's always trial and error. All right, see you later, everyone. We'll let you know the progress. Oh my goodness, everyone. I had to come in and take a shower. I was muddy from head to toe. So I wanted to come in and get in the shower before the girls came. And I wanted to cut up a watermelon because I'm cooking for them because, you know, if they come and help, I want to feed them. Oh, the lighting is terrible here. There we go. There's light. I look awful because I just got out of the shower. But let me show you what I made for dinner, and I will show you what I got done. And then I think this is going to be the last video for this day of gardening. So let me show you here. So here in the slow cooker, woo, it's steaming. I made a roast. With the roast, I have mushrooms, potatoes, onion, and a bunch of seasoning. So that smells amazing in here. Then I cut up a watermelon, so we'll have that with it. And yeah, I think that'll be delicious. And let's walk outside. I sorted my seeds. It's getting cloudy, so we know it's gonna rain. Oof, boy, the temperature has definitely dropped. Chickens got some watermelon too, so they were happy about that. Yes, they're not happy that I'm not letting them out, but until we get this fence up, I'm not going to. So here's the final. We got that cloth down, hoping we can get the holes in it so I can get some flower seeds in tonight. Got some fertilizer on the beds. So that's what I did here. It doesn't look like a lot, but it was because there's a lot of dirt haul in there and raking. Yesterday, I re-tacked this down, but it looks like it's still kind of blowing up in areas. That darn wind. And it's just kind of ratting. I guess I'm not going to ever buy that cloth again. And then I think for the herb garden, I'm going to walk around through the house. All right, we're going to walk through the front yard. This is all a work to be progress too. I got some pots I'm going to put out here and put flowers in. Always a work in progress, isn't it? All right, so here are the piles of weeds. About 5 piles of weeds I got done. This, you could not see dirt. It was so bad. So I got this side all weeded, totally weeded. And over here, my son had dug up the mint because the mint was taken over. So hopefully it won't overgrow here again because I did put some herbs on this side because over here, I know it doesn't look like it, but I did weed. It was like, I mean, I don't know where there's wood chips under all that grass. My rosemary is coming back, but nothing else. So I literally just got worn down, got tired. So over here, I did put some herbs on this side, and I put some feverfew, and I put some stevia, but I hardly had any stevia seeds, so I have to order some more. That is what I got done today, everybody. And it's gonna rain, so yeah, it'll water it all in. And I cleared out my 3 little rose bushes I have here, and is that yarrow? I believe it is. I believe it's yarrow. Is looking like it's gonna come back nice. So that's awesome. And then I'm gonna try to grow some rose bushes from seed in the greenhouse. My neighbor's yelling at her dog. But anyway, so that's what I got done. I feel like I got something done. I feel like there's always so much to do, but it is a start. I'm going to get all those weeds and put them in the fire pit. And when the wind dies down, burn them. So, all right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day, and remember that you are loved.